Hey y'all, what's going on? Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. I got my headphones in, okay? Hey Mika Black. Hey peaceful lady. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I don't even supposed to be on here, but like I said, y'all let me know if y'all can hear me clearly or not. Cause I got these headphones on right now. But anyway, I hope you guys have had a good day. I had came on for a little minute because, oh Lord Jesus, you can't even go in somebody else's chat, child, without a fool trying to come at you. Now, I don't know why these helpers be trying to come at me. I'm assuming y'all can hear me all right. Y'all can hear me? Oh, okay, thank you. All right, the things be popping up slow. But, hey, Cosmic Girl. Hey, Winvines. How you doing? Y'all say peaceful day if I didn't. Hey, how you doing? But anyway, y'all, please hit the like button. I appreciate it. Hey, Sugarfoot. Hey, Samara. Was any of y'all in Duchess Kelly Love chat earlier when I hit the link? Thank you, Sugarfoot, for letting me know. Thank you. I appreciate you. Hey, True Black Cheetah. Hey, love. Hey. Y'all hit that like button if you don't mind. I sure would appreciate it. So anyway, let me tell y'all what's going on. I don't know if y'all was over around there to Duchess Kelly Loves or not, but Duchess Kelly Love was talking about the Lamar, that Pastor Lamar Whitehead, that got robbed, while he was live streaming his sermon or whatever, right? You missed the live viewers at work, Chad. You got to go back and look at it, right? And so, hey, Miss Diaz, and so he was talking about that, right? And so Miss Cruiser had, hit the link, and she was talking, and so I hit the link because see, I was, Miss Cruiser, she was raised up in a church like I was, and I think she said her husband is actually a pastor, right? Hey Terry East, how you doing? Yeah, lied. Like nobody else don't even know what I'm talking about, Terry East, right? So anyway, y'all, so I'm hitting the link. We're having a good conversation. We're having an adult conversation. We're talking about how people worship the pastor. Hey, Red Pill. How people where people go wrong is hey, truth never fails. Hey, sincere Saida. Have people be worshiping the pastor rather than the word of God, right, or God himself, right? And so we're talking about that. And so and then we also started talking about how these mega churches, and a lot of these pastors like the Lamar Whiteheads, they're really only in it for the hustle, right? So that's basically what we're talking about. We get to the money part because we know that people like Creflo Dollar, TD Jakes, even low level hustlers like this Lamar Whitehead, they in it for the coin, right? I mean, you can tell they're in it for the coin, right? So I mentioned that in the early 2000s, I went to visit Creflo Dollar's church because I was in Atlanta with my friend, and she was like, "Well, let me take you to," because we both grew up in the church, right? So I had went out the night before, and she was like, "Well, let's, I'm gonna take you to church over here, right?" So we both went to visit, the Creflo Dollar Church or whatever, right? And so, because back in my day, yeah, they are pimping the people. It don't matter how late you stayed out at the club, your butt better get up and go to church that next morning, right? Or you gotta feel guilty the whole week. But like when I'm at home, I better get up and go to church, or I'm gonna have to deal with my grandma. But anyway, so we went to visit the church, right? So we were uh, about late, for the service or whatever. And if you have been raised up in a church, when you're visiting another church, you make sure that you give a offering, right? And not because you feel obligated. It's just simply a sign of respect, right? Whether you feel that that pastor, is hustling at the time or not. And at the time, I was young. It didn't come into my mind if whether Creflo Dollar was, hey, Brand, what you doing? Oh, for real? Okay, girl. I tried to call you on the phone, Brand, but you didn't pick up the phone. You must have heard it. But anyway, so I call you when I get off, Brand. So, ooh, I forgot. My girl typed in the chat, and I forgot she was down there. Okay, so we talking about the church. Like I said, we grew up in a church, right? And it's church etiquette. Thank you, Saida, right? And it's not even. Oh, I figured you was, Brand. I figured. Uh huh. Uh huh. Tell Ann to put on a mask and come down here and sit on the porch with me. Oh, I got one of them down here. Uh huh. When I saw people throwing money at his feet, I was right as a kid. I was a church child. Grandfather would, right, red pill, right? So, then you know what I mean about church etiquette, right? No matter, you know, if you're visiting a church, per church etiquette, you always want to give your offering because you appreciate not only the sermon. You may not even you appreciate the sermon. You moreover, I appreciate the choir. I appreciate the ushers, the usher board. I appreciate the greeters. You know what I mean? I appreciate I appreciate the people cleaning up the church. I appreciate, okay, Brand. I appreciate, just the whole system, right? Because I grew up in the church, right? And so anyway, we had got there late, and I was like, dang, we didn't have enough time to get, our offering, right? And my friend was like, but that's okay. They got an ATM in the church. Okay. So we get to the church. They have an ATM in the church. I withdrew my offering, and that was dead on that, right? So I was only using it. I wasn't even talking about, because it's commonplace today for churches to have ATMs, because a lot of people don't have time, or you didn't feel like doing it, or you forgot to do it the night before. You don't want to do this and the other. You just want to put your offering in a plate and keep it pushing, keep it moving, your cash or whatever. Some people used to write checks. People deal with identity theft these days. So if you offer your green dollars or your change, that's it. That's all. You ain't got, just give and you keep it pushing. You ain't got to think about if somebody gonna identity theft me or whatever, whatever, whatever. It's just a sign of respect, right, for the whole process, right? And so anyway, and then people greet you, and it's just if you grew up in a church, then you know what I was talking about, right? This is what I was so shocked to see, churches with ATM. Well, Samara, let me tell you. So, got my money out, and I was using. We were talking about how Pastor and two, what was it, 3-4 weeks ago? Creflo Dollar even came out and pretty much apologized to his congregation pretty much for hustling them all these years, right? And so he put it like, I'm not going to apologize, for whatever, whatever, but I'm gonna apologize for misinterpreting the word. He's talking about when it comes to tithing and offering. But I wasn't in the right place at that time. So and I even think his apology is a hustle, right? I think he called himself apologizing for hustling them people out of all that money in order to get more money. That's what I think. Hey, NYW, how you doing, right? So, yeah, but as far as the ATM in church, it's commonplace. It's nothing special, right? Nothing special at all. So a chick hits and I don't even know who this chick is. Her name is a snack and a meal or something like that, right? She hits the link, telling me, you lying. You lying. It ain't no ATM in Creflo Dollar Church. No, it ain't blah, blah, this and blah, blah. Now, mind you, we are having an adult conversation, right? Yeah, yeah, they do all that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that uh uh shoot, World Changers Church International, which is Creflo Dollar Church, I think they have a bookstore in the church as well. I know they have a person in the lobby. And if any of you guys have been, they have a person in the lobby. They can direct you to, in pretty much anything that you need. You just ask the person at the desk in the lobby, and they can direct you to wherever it is that you need to go, or whatever it is that you need. My church has a card reader, an app, and a cash out. No, it's not uncommon, because sometimes a lot of people don't even use cash anymore, but me, I'm uber paranoid about I'm uber paranoid about identity theft, right? When it comes to my banking information, right? So in certain situations, I always use cash because I don't want to have to, deal with stuff like that, right? And so anyway, she come up there. Oh no, no, Creflo Dollar don't have an ATM. Blah blah this and blah blah. I'm like, well, yes, he do. And a lot of people, in the chat was agreeing with me because he do. I don't know if they had actually been or not, but if they had, they know he does. It's not uncommon. What's the big deal? But she came up there with that ignorant ish, and we were really having a conversation about what was going on in the church today. And like I said, in that conversation sprang from what's going on with that Bishop Lamar Whitehead that got robbed, right? She come up here to, I said, this ain't nothing but a damn demon. You want to usurp this whole life, this whole conversation, bitch. Because you ain't nothing but a motherfucking demon. Didn't come to find out, right, Samara? I didn't know that at the time. Up in the church, Starbucks booster. Yeah, yeah, Trey, that's not uncommon, right? Samara said. She is a hater of you. She is pizza lover. And she was talking about you. Oh, really? The other day, in the chat, a snack is a. I didn't even know that, Samara. So I asked her, and I had asked her in the midst of us going back and forth, because I was trying to chill and not really go off on her like that, but she just kept going and kept going and it kept going. You know what I mean? And thank you, Jessica. Jessica said, "Hey, Miss O, I've lived in ATL for 30 years, 13 years, y'all. Creflo was one of the first to ever put ATMs in the church. Very controversial. Master P then coined him klepto dollar. Hot dang, Jessica. I didn't even know that, girl. I didn't even know, because she asked me what. How long has it been? This is she asked me, Jessica. How long has it been since you've been there? I said in the early 2000s, and I was like, you don't even look like you was old enough to have even noticed anything about his church. In the early 2000s. I mean, she looked like she's a lot younger, right? Hey, Freddy Krueger. Hey, everybody. Hey, Film Noir, right? And people was agreeing with me in the church, like, yes, he do. Yes, he do, right? I'm so glad. Jessica, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jessica. Thank you so much. Because I was really wanting somebody that has actually been to the man church to confirm what it is that I said, right? And so, and it was controversial back then. Jessica is right. It was very controversial back then when he started doing it, right? And so, what I was going to say, yeah, so she just keep going and going. She lying and she lying and she this and that. Child, Jessica said, child, everyone in town knew that about Creflo. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you. I was just visiting the man church, and had I not needed to get, money, because I didn't want to be disrespectful, because like I said, I was raised in the church, and like somebody said earlier, it's just the church etiquette to give a freaking offering, especially if you're visiting. I belong. I live in Tennessee, so we had a family church. I belong to a church, but if you are raised up in a church, if you are visiting a church, you want to represent by paying your respect by giving your offering, right? It's just how it works. It don't matter who church it is. It don't matter if you think they, if you think they hustling. If it's still a church, you still pay your respect. It's etiquette, like somebody said earlier. Just how it is. It's just how it work in church. I mean, come on now, really. And so yeah, but I didn't know that she was talking me in another chat, and I didn't even know that she be in Pieces chat. Uh, Film Noir. I think Film Noir said that. Whoever said the Samara said that. Yeah, I didn't even know that, but I did ask her. I said, um, I mean, like, you real upset. Why don't you tell us why you really upset with me? Because I knew it had to be something about and then make it so bad. The girl had the nerve to say, I done been to his church a couple of times. I was like, a couple of times. I mean, she acting like she every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday night, Bible study going, a goer. You know what I mean? Like, she know for sure. I've been to his church a couple of times. Remember his church in College Park got shot up. A guy was scared. That's the church I went to, the one in College Park. And so, I mean, but she acting like she a card carrier. I just be, I just be I just be cooling with the world. How you doing? Hey, everybody. If you came in, hey, iPhone user, Tabby Cat, it's giving gummy itch. Hey, everybody that came in, forgive me if I don't speak, one by one, but let me get this commentary out, right? But I'm really glad Jessica was in here, because she said, she's been in Atlanta for 30 years. But like I said, it's just like, I've been a couple of times. I just not. I'm like, girl, you are lying. Y'all please hit the like button. Thank you. I just be cool. And so she came up there and pretty much changed the whole tone of the conversation, right? And like I said, I found out a little later. She always on the panel with Goddess Amanda. Oh, really? So I mean, like, you're not even paying attention to what's going. We are having an adult conversation on Duchess Kelly Love channel, right? Because I was getting the tea. I was really there originally getting the tea about what was going on a King Jives and a, what is his name, Larry Reed chat, because I don't follow those content creators, no disrespect. And he was playing some audio, and I'm up there getting the tea about what went down with the bishop, what is it, Lamar Whitehead, because that's a whole trip, that's a whole trip right there. What went down, because I feel like it was some kind of setup, honey. I'm thinking, is this an insurance scam or what? Like, what's really going on? You know what I mean? And so she an imbecile on the spaceship. Right. And I think she is yeah. Well, now I'm glad you said that, film noir. Let me go on and move forward in the conversation. I'm glad you said that. So all that happened. It was unfortunate, and I apologize to Duchess because we was having a really good conversation. We don't always get to have those types of conversations on somebody's panel, right? And because somebody might not know that you don't have to be under some of these people in order to have a personal relationship with the Most High God, right? And so that's pretty much what we were talking about. You don't have to follow these charlatans like this whitehead guy. You know what I mean? You don't have to give your life savings away. Cause whether you give him $0 or all your dollars, that ain't gonna get you no closer into heaven, right? It's all about your relationship, right? And it's all about being accountable for what you do when it comes to your soul, right? And how you move in this world. Because the Bible just says to be in the world and not of the world, right? So that is up to you. You worshiping the wrong thing, as I was trying to say. Don't be worshiping these. You're right. It seemed like an insurance scam to me too. Don't be worshiping these swilling ass pastors. Some of them. Learn the word or just read the word or just you don't even have to read the word. You can just have a personal relationship with the Most High God. Talk to him in your way. Some people call it prayer. Some people call it a conversation. You know what I mean? And do the right thing, right? And you don't even have to read the word of the Bible ever in your life to know, what is the right thing for you to do. How to be a decent person. Have to have a very positive moral compass, right? You don't need no direction for that, right? You want you want to click the link. Thank you, Jessica. I wasn't just Jessica. Thank you for saying it because that is the only reason why I clicked it. You know what I mean? Because we was having and y'all know I like conversations like that anyway, right? And so some of you that like Jessica have been around for a little quick minute. Y'all know I like conversations, right? I even made some. I used to make videos all the time about different topics concerning the Bible, concerning spirituality. It's my thing, right? So of course I'm gonna hit the link. Miss Cruiser up there. You know, Ronnie Q was up there. Everybody up there made good points. But this little ratchet hood rat come up her and just usurp the whole goddamn conversation, change the whole mood, right, to the point to where I had to apologize to Duchess, right, for doing that on his panel because that was not that type of panel. Like I really didn't appreciate that. You know what I mean? And she just kept on, and even after we finally got down, the bitch kept calling me a liar, y'all. After I had got down, don't you know I had to click the link again because I'm thinking this bitch, no, you're not gonna call me a liar when I know I'm not lying. Bitch, you are lying when you say that it is not no freaking ATM in the man's church, bitch, when I know it is, right? And so she clicked the link again. I was like, it's just a whole bitch, you cannot win. Like it's a reason why you in the comment section, bitch, stay there. Stay there. Right? And so I'm like, oh my God, she is really going here. This bitch really trying to get the last word. She really trying to piss me off. I'm still disrespecting Duchess panel because he trying to get us up off it. The whole thing was just a whole debacle. But what can you expect from a dumbass bitch that follow behind lying ass Pizarro? A basic ass bitch just like Pizarro telling basic ass lies, just like motherfucking dumbass Pizarro, right? So let me tell y'all what else I saw, right? But then, I was like, oh Lord, like I said, because I didn't know that she was a Pizarro, whatever, right? But it makes sense the way that she was acting. I'm like, bitch, can you read your motherfucking room, bitch? Are you okay? You just tripped me out, right? And so, Larry Reed said that Whitehead's house got raided by the FBI. Oh wow. Oh wow. By the time it hit the news, it was over $1 million in jewelry that was stolen. Child. Child. She was pleasing her master. Thank you, Samara, trying to come for me like she can win something. Bitch, everybody know that the one that you follow, bitch, on the spaceship, we all know that's the motherfucking liar, right? And so okay, so after that happened, I finally got off Dutchess panel for the last time. You know what I mean? And then I seen that Deanna Irvin was live, right? Right, insurance money. That's what it sounded like to me too, Seven. Insurance money. That's sure what it sounded like to me. I mean, they didn't rob nobody else in the church. Just him and his wife. Y'all didn't get no wireless shouting. Everybody knows it's a cash cow in church. I just told y'all about how happy I was that it was an ATM in Creflo's Dollar Church so I could get the money out because I was visiting so I can pay my respect by way of my offering. So we know it's money in church, right? Period, right? And so I mosey on there listening to Deanna, and Deanna is over there dragging the dog doo doo out of freaking Pizarro, right? So I said, well, oh, what's going on? So I rolled the red ball back to the beginning, y'all. And so why is now I had talked about I noticed this like last week or week before. Why do Pizarro keep coming for Lex Mack, Geechee Girl TV? I was like, what? So Deanna was talking about what was going on in the comment section of Read the Heart of Philadelphia's channel, right? So I was like, oh, let me go over here, right? But Deanna was just dogging the girl. I mean, she an easy read, right? She a liar, she an easy read. She goofy, she funny looking. It's just she dusty. It just is what it is, right? Right, riding around for free Wi-Fi, girl. Okay, sounding lame as fuck instead of handling her damn business all online, trying to be messy because that's all the fuck she know, right? And so anyway, I mosey on around her to read the heart because that's the chat she was talking about. So girl, I start red balling through, looking in the chat. The drama was in the chat, right? I was like, oh, she is really trying to low key bully Lex. And then, but what I gathered from all of that, and I was wondering a little while ago, like when I first mentioned it, because I don't know how it started. And so, but from what I gather, she mad at Lex because of Kiki. That's what I gather. Am I right about that? And then I read one comment where somebody was saying, telling Pizarro that something happened in Nika's chat, right? Because Nika, she either dropped down or did a video or something telling them both, Lex and Pizza, to leave her out of it, right? Now when a bitch start how to leave me out of it, okay, with that coupled with the fact that Pizarro was trying to insinuate that she knew something about Lex, right? She tried to insinuate that Lex didn't have a job. We all know that Lex got a job. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying what I heard her say that job was, what I think she heard her say that job. I'm not saying it all, but she got a job, right? And so, anyway, she was trying to insinuate that she had some tea on Legs, and that coupled with the fact that, and this what they were surmising in, and I agree with it, but this is what they were surmising in Deanna Irvin's chat, that when for Nika to say, make a statement like "leave me out of it," that means the bitch been running her big ass mouth again, right? So I guess she been talking shit about Lex, right? Because why else would Pizarro, feel like she got some kind of whatever, some kind of tea on Lex Mack, right? If Nika, because we know that's how Nika is, right? We know that's how the freak she move. And what you mean, y'all both leave me out of it? Do you see what I'm saying? And so, but at the end of the day, I feel that because because Pizarro wrote something like, well, why you didn't come at me? Why you didn't try to correct me? When I talked about God as child or something like that, and Lex said I did come at you about that and blah blah this and blah blah that. But from what I gather is, and she said that I came at you and Kiki. I told both of y'all was wrong about talking about each other's kids, right? And so yeah, y'all please hit the like button. I appreciate it. And so that was just going back and forth, going back. Girl, it was too much drama to screenshot. I screenshot some of them, but y'all can go over the Reed's video, and it's from like 6 or 7, maybe 8 hours ago. I know that's right, Red Picture. Can't spell T. You got that right. Okay. And read the comment. The drama is in the comment section. Didn't read crazy, but started after a while. She just started reading the comments, right? And so they had a whole conversation going on. But like I said, I really felt so now I know why Pizarro was low key trying to bully, in my opinion, Lex Mack. It's cause of Kiki. She mad at Lex cause of Kiki. Linda said, I don't know who Lex is, but I hate a bully. Me too, girl. I hate a bully. I hate a bully, or for we people, to feel like they got to gang up, right? To go at somebody, and I think they're doing her own right. She ain't got to comment on it. It's a lot of stuff I see going on around here that I don't even bother comment on. You know why? Because I ain't picking a side and I ain't got nothing to do with it. Okay, that's the reason why. But if I want to comment on it, I comment on it. It is what it is. I just have to call it the way I see it. And if I see it, that is following, just if the commentary sound like it's in your favor, that's what it is. And if it don't, that's what it is too. It's just my opinion, right? Everybody got an opinion, right? And so Jessica said, I missed that. Lex won't get close enough for anyone to get right, to get tea on her. Good for her to get tea on her. LOL, Lex is very successful and living her best life. Right, Jessica? Now that I know. Now that I do know. So I'm thinking, why is this dusty bum ass, raggedy ass bitch just allegedly don't even have a place to lay her head at motherfucking night, her or her children? Spend all the day or every day in the car searching for free Wi-Fi, trying to come for somebody like Lex Matt. Okay, Kiki. That's the reason why. Kiki. I'm like, girl. And so you feel comfortable with trying to bully. See, they try to gang up on me like it, but y'all know me. I swing with 5 or 10 of them. I don't give a fuck. They can't never come for me like it. They ain't quick enough. They ain't quicker than that. You gotta be quicker than that. Y'all remember that video that commercial said you gotta be quicker than that. Them bitches ain't quick enough. But Lex, really? Why y'all worried about Lex? Lex don't bother nobody. Lisa thought she was going to bully Lex. But Lex read her and told her to get a job. Share that chat was pop. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. She showed this one. Y'all gotta read. Y'all gotta go to that video. It's not Reed's the video, her latest video, but it's the one under that from earlier today. The drama is in the chat, right? Linda said, didn't Lex say both parties? Yeah, she said both parties were wrong. Not just one. Pizza ain't stopped yet. Need to worry about her own. She sure do need to worry about her own life. And they said something about she made a and I went to see it. She did. She made a what do you call it? Community wall post poll, and she had 2 questions in it, and they were saying calling her stupid because how you gonna have 2 questions on one poll and there can be only one answer? Like this illiterate bitch, go back to school. That's why I be talking just basic shit. She can't even get that shit right. Reading is fundamental, bitch, and comprehension skills are too. That's all I'm trying to motherfucking say. What is piece of deal with Kiki? Right? I'm starting to think what she said, what he said about her liking him. I know, like, cause she real invested. Like she's like really uber invested, right? Then Kiki is done blew a hole in the side of the motherfucking spaceship. Okay, pretty much. Bitch, what about that? Child, I thought a woman sitting in the car going from Wi-Fi to Wi-Fi in her mother-in-law house with no job and PP loan says, okay, Linda, right? What you said? Hey, Monroe. Jessica says, with the dollar at the end of the fishing pole. Gotta be quicker than that. Thank you, yeah, that's a that's Jessica. That sure is that damn commercial. Gotta be quicker than that. Is that Geico or something? Oh, child, you gotta be quicker than that. I'm like, these bitches you got to be quicker than motherfucking that. Right. Lisa got mad at Lex because she didn't side with her, right, or side with her or kiss her butt. Like everyone, right. See, I'm telling you, they hype this bitch. I got 26 likes and 229 people in the chat. Come on, y'all, give a sister some likes. Y'all like my video? Damn. 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 I can't get no love. I can't get no love. Your girl can't get no love. I'm silly, y'all. I'm sorry. I really am in a good mood today, child. I ain't lying. It was raining here earlier, child. It was a lot going on, y'all. It damn poured so hard. I had to pull my car over and wait a while, bitch. Thanks, Jessnet. Nosy people. Yeah, you hit the like button anonymously, and your name don't pop up when y'all hit the like button. Okay. I believe she was trying to get next to Kiki. Right. He drops T in a subliminal manner. Right. You know what? I can agree with that. Uh-huh. But going after Lex ain't doing nothing to Kiki. Like, make it make sense. Now, you supposed to be on her hollering and screaming at Kiki. You supposed to be down in the chats battling it out with Kiki, not Lex. Because Lex didn't spill your tea. Kiki did. Okay. Thank you, Red Pill. Uh-huh. That's who spit your tea, bitch. What's the problem? You can't hang? That love hate for Ken is what flattered the spaceship. It's what flattened the ship tires and exposed her, and she still won't stop. She don't have enough sense enough to know Thank you, just net. Just net. I'm listening, doing my hair. I heard that girl, Queen Mo. So what you doing to your hair, just net? Queen Mo said, "Hey, Miss O, Nika is scared to address Pizza, who is clearly disrespectful to." I know, right? I, you know what, Mo? I am so glad I am not the only one that notices that. The bitch is very disrespectful. She really be throwing them all under the bus. The whole crew should be throwing them all under the bus with her ignorant motherfucking ass. The bitch ain't got no decorum about herself. Just a whole illiterate heifer over there. Just a whole illiterate hood rat horror story tale over there. That's what she is. It's just really, and then think she got some kind of power. Why do them people give her? Why do they give these types of people the illusions of power? Bitch, have power over your education, bitch. Have power over your socioeconomic status, bitch. Have power over you somewhere to live, bitch. Have power over paying a motherfucking Wi-Fi bill, bitch. Have power over the fact that you probably can't even do a live inside your boyfriend's mama house, bitch. Have power over feeling feeding your children and giving them somewhere proper to stay and lay their heads at night. Have power over the fact that school finna start back, bitch. And what's up with the babies, huh? Have power over the fact that we know as women, too many women can't get along in one house, especially when one of those women at least got a whole family living in another woman's house with her whole family, huh? Have power over fixing that bitch. That's that's all I'm trying to say. At the end of the day, okay. Piece can't hang with King. He will have your just exactly. She over hollering and screaming, trying to save face and all. Girl, stop it. Just stop it. Just stop. You know it's bad when QB can read better. What you, child? Oh Lord. Steady on, steady on her trolling chat, subbing her so-called besties, but won't get off live. Right, and read a book. Right, all hooked on fine. Girl. Okay, because we know she got a severe speech impediment. Okay, bitch, work on getting that right. Okay. Child, taking a literacy class or English. I know that's right. Mm-hmm. I probably will stop squatting in everybody in every house she finds. I know that's right, bitch. Have power over that. Have power over what Linda just said, bitch. Have power over what the fuck Red Pill just said, bitch. Have power over all of these motherfucking commentaries that you're giving your dumb ass, really trying to help your illiterate ass out, bitch. Bitch, have power over that before you think you can come over here online and have some kind of fake ass whatever the fuck is going through your head, bitch. Because these people don't lie to you, ho. You ain't got no power over no motherfucker. That bitch is so motherfucking irky, y'all. Oh my God. Oh my God. You are the reason why people be on you and been on you for a little quick minute, piece of dumbass head, is because you are annoying, bitch. That is the reason why, ho. In case you didn't, you are annoying and you need to shut the fuck up and tone it the fuck down, bitch. That's what the fuck you need to do. And learn how to act like motherfucking folks, bitch. But you can thank your follower a snack and a meal for this drag today, bitch. Because I don't know who this insignificant bitch is. Because I don't know nothing about these hoes. There's some of these hoes that be twerking around in the motherfucking chat, bitch. That's why these people over here try to inform me. But you try to call me a motherfucking lie when you know I'm telling the motherfucking truth, you dumb bitch. Or it's just you really ain't never been to Crossroads Church. You was lying because Jessica that's done lived in Atlanta for over 30 years confirmed what I said. She even told me something I didn't know. Master B had coined him klepto dollar. I didn't even know that, bitch. But you gonna get up on that motherfucking click that link when we having a grown folks conversation, right? With some motherfucking bullshit. I was mortified by this shit. But bitch, if you thought I was gonna let your raggedy ass flat hair on that photo have, bitch, what about some body in your hair, bitch? On that photo, you look like you've been running for a while. See, these the raggedy bitches and the dusty hoes that be trying to come for me when they ain't got their own shit together. Dumbass bitches like that. It's very annoying to me. We having a grown folks conversation, okay, about some shit that really ain't got nothing to do with the beef sector. And here you go. Hi, Miss O, in chat. I always laugh when people come against you. It reminds me of when people went against Judge Judy. They never make it. I don't know why they be trying it either, baby. Like I really don't, but it don't work for me. Okay, Monica said, Olivia, okay, did you hear the tape of Brianna saying her sister looks like a whole man? Yes, I heard that. And she even made jokes about it. She sure did. How can those older women be so weak to follow behind them? Right. I have no idea, Queen Mo. It's beyond my comprehension. For real. And not stand up for themselves. Child, I have no idea. Dora the Explorer, who been lost all her life, just dumb as I don't even know who that is. Uh, Let me read this. The language spoken in some chats is foreign to some of. I know that's right, True Black. What you said, girl. Linda said, I don't celebrate the downfall of others. But she continues to be, continues to be, to I guess to be being to being a horrible person and not taking heed and doing better. I absolutely, our whole crew can't take heed and do better. Hey, food junkie, hey, love. That man definitely had an ATM in his church. So did Eddie Long. Thank you, food junkie. Thank you. Thank you. That food junkie live in Atlanta too. Hey Lex, we just talking about you, girl. Why the old illiterate bitch keep coming for you, girl? I was just talking about what went down with you, and her in Reed's chat earlier. I be like, oh, she bullying you. Is she mad at you about Kiki Lex? Is that what's wrong with her? Ooh, child. And what you feel about Nika talking about something? Well, no, never mind. I'm not even gonna ask you that because you ain't that type of person. But yeah, that's crazy to me. And when you got to dumb me down for them to slightly exactly. That's to dumb that shit all the way down, Red Pill. I had to do that in a video not too long ago. I had to break it down because a motherfucker couldn't understand what I was talking about. And I'm thinking, well, it's already broke down. Like, I can't even want to break it down no further than that. Like, what you mean? But yeah, you right about that. All you have to do is watch Read live earlier. And a snack, simple ass. Yeah, it was windmilling for pizza, and she was still getting wet. I saw that. They wasn't just doing the most, and so maybe she was still hyped up about Reed's chat earlier or something. Girl, I don't know why she felt like she could get up there and just like move me in any kind of motherfucker way, especially about something like that. Her food junkie here is from Atlanta. Y'all saw what Jessica just said, right? I know I visited the church one time. Now I don't know if she did or not. You know what I mean? I know I got the money at the ATM because, like I told you, I don't want to be disrespectful, and I want to give my offering because that's what you're supposed to do. All right, when you visited somebody's church and you're a member of another church, well, that's how I was raised up in the church. Okay, but this bitch want to come up here and call me a lie. I'm like, bitch, are you for real? You served the whole conversation. I say, Lord. I say, Lord. Oh, just a whole ignorant ass thing. Oh, here she go. First off, I windmill for no one but myself. Okay, so did you come over here to apologize or snack in the meal? Huh? Because Jessica, who's lived in Atlanta for over 30 years, confirmed what I said, as well as Food Junkie just confirmed what I said. Even Jessica even told me something I didn't know, and that was Master P started calling after he found out about the ATM. He started calling Creflo klepto dollar. Huh? Are you coming over here to apologize? Because I mean, it's cool. I appreciate it. You want me to drop my link? Okay, hold on a minute. Get you, girl. Well, Lex, we was talking about. Jessica said yes. I'm going to drop it, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Sure will. No problem. No problem at all. Let me copy it, and I will drop it expeditiously. I sure will. So anybody that want to hit, feel free to hit. Okay, it's dropped, y'all. Anybody that want to hit, feel free to hit. Apologize for what? Apologize for lying. Calling me a liar. Get your girl beautiful food junkies now. Yeah, but Lex, we was talking about I felt like that girl is trying to bully you right up in the ATM. Yeah, yes, absolutely. You're right about that. Hold on, let me put my banner up, y'all. Because y'all know I can't be doing the hold on 1 second. I don't want to do the thing. Oof. Hold on 1 second. Okay. All right. Is this a snack, a meal? Hello? Oh shoot, I'm at the pool. Is that? Oh God. Hold on. I got my headphones on. Can you say something?
Olivia.
Okay, I can hear you. Can you hear me good?
Yes, I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, now go ahead.
Okay, so I don't know. Like I was there the
You
times I
going
went
in?
to the man church.
You
Olivia,
going in and out? I'm just saying you going in and out. Hello.
going in and out of what?
Your volume is going in and out.
So can you hear me enough?
I can hear you now. Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So for the time that I was there, I've never seen an ATM in the man church. That's all I was saying, Olivia.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. You called me a liar. You said I'm lying. There's not an ATM in this church.
Because
You know.
I've never seen an ATM in his church. I did not. I've never seen that.
That's not the way you said. You said you didn't say
I
I've
was
never seen
I
ATM
lived
in.
in Atlanta for 16 years.
Uh huh.
Look, I
You
lived
did
in
what?
Atlanta for 16 years.
Right.
I would
Well,
say
Jessica
that
said she lived in Atlanta.
I
You
w-
said you, but you said you've been to the church a couple of times, right?
I've been at that church quite a few times. I've never seen an ATM in that
Okay.
church.
Well, I was
So when you saw the ATM, where was the ATM?
back then it was I had to ask it was behind you had to go to the desk, the information desk, and I asked
Uh-huh.
the lady where it was because it was a few yards behind the information desk, and like I said, this was in the
No.
early 2000s.
Okay, so I started going to the church in 2006 maybe. I've
Okay.
never seen an ATM.
Okay, well, Jessica, like I said, she's been living in Atlanta for over 30 years. And so I
Okay.
guess we're calling her a lie. She also gave me a little bit of history about when he got the ATMs in there, it was controversial. And like I said, she said Master P told her to call him Pepto Dollar Food Junkie. His thing is on her right now. He also lives in Atlanta, and he says
Hmm.
that man definitely had an ATM in his church. So did Eddie Long. So
Okay,
yeah,
so from 2006 to maybe 2012, I've never seen an ATM in that church.
okay, okay, all right. I know I saw it. I don't have no reason to lie. These people that live in Atlanta, like you said, you live there too, but so do they.
Yeah,
And
I lived there too. I was there for
that's
16
yeah, I'm
years, and so for the
42.
time, the
Just
whole entire time I was there, because I did hear at times that where they said that he has an ATM in his church. I've never seen that. It was odd that when they said that he has an ATM in his church, you jumped right up there and was like, yes, he had an ATM in his church.
uh-huh,
I never
because he
saw that.
does,
And
because
that's
he
what
does.
and
Uh-huh.
that's what I was saying. I've never seen the ATM in the church.
That is not the way you put it in DKS chat earlier. You go back and listen to it for yourself. You jumped up on the panel. You got going back and forth. You called me a flat out liar. It didn't even have to be all that because we wasn't. I used that ATM as an example as to how these pastors are getting over on people. And did you know that even Creflo Dollar 3 or 4 weeks ago, called himself apologizing pretty much for hustling his
Yeah,
members
I
out of
did.
money.
I
Jessica
heard that
said,
he said that he was asking people to pay tithes, and that he was wrong for doing it, and that's up to the taxpayers. That's to the people who took it upon themselves to give 10% of their own money to him. I never
Jessica
did that. I
Well,
never did that.
Jessica said I'm 42. ATL was my home for 30 years. Church was right on Old National. That's what Jessica
It's on
just said.
it's on Old National. Uh huh.
Let me see who this is right here. Okay, let me hold on, Jessica. I know.
And
Let me just double check. Let me be safe here. And so, but yeah, I mean, I don't know whatever else to tell you. I know what I
Well,
saw. Hey, Jessica,
for the
you
time
still?
that I was there, Olivia, I've never seen the ATM around there because people were saying, yeah, if you didn't have the money, you go to the back of the church and get the ATM. No, I never saw that.
Is this you, Jessica?
It's me.
Jessica?
It's
Oh,
me.
okay, okay,
Okay,
okay.
hey
Hey,
Jessica,
yeah,
Hey y'all,
Jessica.
how y'all doing?
All
hey
right.
Jessica B, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I
Hmm.
I missed the part with Miss Olivia on DKL's panel, but she was kind of giving a brief synopsis. But
Uh-huh.
Atlanta was my home for like
Okay,
nearly 30 years. Okay,
okay,
I
uh-huh.
graduated from Lithonia High School. I went to Southwest
Okay,
DeKalb. I'm from the east side of Decatur, Georgia. I lived on
okay,
Old Nashville and College Park. I
okay,
done lived in Lawrenceville. I done lived in Clarkston. I done lived
uh-huh.
just about everywhere. But I can
Hmm.
tell you for a fact, my brother, first of all, it may be TMI, my brother is a musician, a very successful musician in Atlanta. And I'll
Uh-huh.
never forget when I was about maybe 21, 22 years old, my brother, he almost forbid me to go to World Changes because he kept back then. Let me tell you how controversial Creflo Dollar was prior to
Hmm.
his ATM being installed in the church. Creflo was coined as a cult. Creflo had been on like Fox 5, had been on Channel 11 News and everything. People were calling his organization, his ministry, and I use air quotes, as a cult. And my brother
Uh-huh.
did not want me to go there, but I wanted to see what all the
Okay.
hype was. Well, years passed by, Creflo um ended up getting ATMs in his church. And I never forget when Master P had just hit in ATL, we went to this
So,
club called The Gate. Master P
uh-huh.
performed that song when he started calling Creflo Dollar Klepto Dollar. And everybody in Atlanta was going crazy because it was like, how in the hell this nigga know who Creflo is? So Creflo developed a reputation off the strength of
And,
him even getting an ATM.
and
And this
Jessica,
is
what year
before
was
Bishop
that?
Eddie
And what
Long.
year was and Jessica, what year was that?
I mean, girl, I'm 42. I can't even tell you what color drawers I had on yesterday. I don't know, but I know what I'm talking about.
Mm.
Like, it don't matter what year it was. I mean, honestly, the fact is the man did have ATMs in his church. He was one of the first that I had ever heard of. This before social media and everything to
Hmm.
have ATMs in his church. It was a big ass controversy in Atlanta. I promise
Okay,
you.
so maybe when I got there in 2006, maybe he had uninstalled the ATMs.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. Like I said, I don't know what the debate was on Duchess Kelly Love, but what I do know is if Miss Olivia said there were, I can bear witness that there were. Now, whether there are currently, I
Okay,
don't
so
know. I
what
don't
year?
live in Atlanta
Okay,
no more.
when was Miss Olivia there?
I said I was there in the early 2000s. That is when I said I was there in the early 2000s. I visited his church one time because my friend took me because I was in Atlanta and we were partying. And because if you were raised up in the church, Jessica know it don't matter if you was partying or not. The
Yep,
next day you get your
you gonna
ass
get
up
your ass
and
up
you
and you
go to
gonna go to
church.
church.
You go
Period.
to somebody's motherfucking church and you pay
Fucking right.
respect because it's church
Mhm.
etiquette because you give money. I didn't have time to get cash, so I had to use the ATM. My friend told
Okay.
me the Creflo got an ATM in the church, so I didn't
Yep.
have to worry about that. That's
Yes.
called respect. That's how I know
Exactly.
there was an ATM there. Hello,
Exactly.
So Olivia, when you were on DKL's live, in what context were you talking about the ATMs?
in passing. Because what you were on the live the whole time, did you not understand that we were talking about how
Yeah,
these preachers are
and
hustling
in what?
people?
Right, I was, and so
And that is the context I was using. I was using that as a source of reference. See, the conversation wasn't
what
about
kind of
Creflo Dollar.
reference?
The
What
conversation
kind of?
was about Bishop Lamar Whitehead. That's what the conversation about. And Creflo falls under the type of hustling pastor that this Lamar Whitehead is. They are the one and the same, in my opinion.
Mhm.
They are hustling people. I guess you
Okay.
didn't get that?
Well, let me say this before I drop down. I do want to say this. It is not, and a snack girl, you know, you my little chat buddy, but it is not a debate on whether or not there was an ATM in the church. I am telling you that there was. Now, I mean, asking people what year they attended and all this and that. I mean, to me, that's null and void.
Because I never
If
saw
somebody
one.
done
That's what
seen
I'm
the
saying, Jessica.
ATM
I
in the
never saw
church,
one.
what I'm
Never
saying
seen
is, if
one.
you are telling you what they saw with their own eyes. You can't debate that. You can't debate with more than one person verifying, saying what they seen with their own eyes. Now, whether you saw it or not, I mean, we don't have nothing to do with that. We telling you what we saw. So anyway, that's all I want to say.
Never seen it. Never seen it.
I'm gone, Miss Olivia. Thank you. Bye, Snack. Y'all have a good
Bye,
one.
Jessica.
Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Jessica.
And thank you, Jessica. Never seen it. So what else, Miss Olivia?
Said, just do your research. There are ATMs
because
now in the lobby.
The only reason why I hit your link is because somebody called me and said, Miss Olivia got beef with you now. I was like, beef with me? Why?
Got no beef. I don't have no beef with you.
You don't have beef with me over an ATM in a challenge?
If you'll just let me finish, I don't appreciate being called a lie when I know what I saw.
And I know what I saw.
You called me a flat out liar.
So apparently we saw two different things, right?
I don't appreciate
being called a liar. Right?
And why would I need to lie?
Why would I need to lie, Olivia?
I don't know. I don't know.
Apparently we saw two different things.
Okay.
So,
but you call me a liar.
Okay, but your whole chat, when I got to your chat and I scrolled up and I was reading your chat, you got your whole chat calling me a liar, right?
Because you are a liar. Because there are
No, I'm not. Absolutely not.
Yes, you
absolutely not. Absolutely not.
All right, well, I said what I said. And you said what you said.
I feel what I said.
Okay, that's cool.
I feel what I said. So
that's cool. You know what I mean? Cool. But like I said, in another issue I had, we was having a very serious conversation about the church, right? Like I said, I use it as a point of reference, right? And so we're having a conversation about how these people are pretty much hustling people out their damn soul because they worship the pastor. You're not letting me finish. And we worshiping the pastor. They worship the pastor instead of worshiping, having their own personal relationship with the church. That's what me and Cruiser was talking about. You came up there on some fuck shit. That's what you came up there on. And I didn't appreciate that.
I came up there to correct the part about the ATMs in church. You don't know how I feel about people. You don't know how I feel about the churches being on some fuck shit, Olivia. You don't know how I feel about that.
That's not what you didn't come up here to discuss.
You don't know that. You don't know that. And then what you said was, Olivia, and then what you said was,
basic ass, dumb ass shit. It don't have nothing to do with nothing.
Olivia, listen to me. Listen, Olivia.
You know you wrong, and you still can't be woman enough to apologize for calling me a fucking liar.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I don't appreciate.
Yes, I did call you a liar earlier, whatever.
The whole conversation. So everybody that's saying that there is a ATM.
Your issue is that you see me in Miss Pizarro chat and you said what you said. What you said was
they told me earlier that you be talking about me in Pizarro chat.
What you said was, she's the intel. She's the intel, so she's coming over here as the intel. Girl, you're windmilling with yourself at this point. You're windmilling with yourself on your own channel.
Are you not letting me finish on my own channel? You're not letting me finish.
Go ahead and finish.
Yeah, thank you.
Go ahead and finish.
Like I said, I don't care nothing about nobody commenting in nobody's chat. I go back and forth with content creators. The reason why you came up there and called me a liar didn't have nothing to do at the end of the day if Creflo Dollar got an ATM in his.
When I came up there, that absolutely had to do something about the ATMs and you being a liar. Yes, it did. Yes, they did.
You disrespecting me in my own chat. But see,
I'm not.
Some motherfuckers like that. You're not letting me finish. You are not letting me finish.
Olivia, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm trying here, okay?
Listen.
I'm trying.
Go ahead.
All right.
I'm listening to you, Olivia. Go ahead.
The real problem that you got with me is I go back and forth with Pizarro. You are a subscriber.
I don't have nothing to do with you and Pizarro.
You're not letting me finish. Now, this is the last time I'm going to ask you to let me finish. Because when I get through when I get finished talking, you can counter my point.
Girl, go ahead.
That's how you do a conversation.
Go ahead.
That's how you have a conversation, right? And so instead of you having a problem with what I said about Creflo, which sounds dumb as fuck, by the way, you really got a problem with me and Pastoral.
I
You
do
are
not.
too
No, I
involved. You
don't.
are not. Look, this the last
Look,
time.
Olivia,
We are both grown women. So, all right, I
Olivia.
don't have to deal with it.
I
This
was
is my
just
channel.
listen,
Like I
Olivia.
said, this is my channel.
Oh
This is not
my God.
Pastoral channel. You are not letting me fucking finish my goddamn
Yes,
statement.
go
This is
ahead.
the
Go
last
ahead.
time. I don't have to say
Mhm.
stuff over and over again, number one, because you're a whole grown woman. You're not a damn child. Okay? Now, like I said, in my opinion, that's the real problem that you got with me. Is the fact of
No,
the Pastoral issue. You way too
no,
invested. I don't know if you windmill for her. I don't know
no.
if you in her motherfucking chat or not, because I have conflict. I have beef with content creators. Okay, you are not a content creator from what I know. And if you are a content creator, I've never had a beef with you over here because I've never seen your channel. Now, somebody in the chat earlier said that you have commented on me. You had commented on somebody's chat earlier about me. I don't comment about you in people's chat because I don't know who you are. And that's no disrespect. That's just a fact. So while you coming up here with all this rah-rah and being out of order, and you called me a liar, which you owe me an apology for, but I don't expect that. But you make yourself look stupid because you're not citing the source of your animosity. That is my issue. But you go ahead and respond. You respond.
Olivia.
Anything got nothing to say?
No, I was trying to get my I was trying to hit the mic. Anyway, Olivia, nothing that I've said has anything to do with Pastoral, the spaceship, or nothing. Even though I am over there, and I'm trying to figure out how do you know that I'm over there to the spaceship, because I very minimally, okay,
Because that's
respond
what
in
they
her
said in
chat.
the chat. Because that's what they said in the chat. They told me
Because
that.
somebody said that in the chat. When
They
I
told
was
me that in my
listen,
chat. And I was like, oh, wow. That's why when I asked you, well, what are you really upset with me about?
Olivia,
That's why
listen.
I asked you the question. That's why I said,
No,
what are you really
listen.
upset with me about? Because
All
I don't
right,
know you. We ain't got no beef.
all right,
You ain't no content creator. Why are you really
right,
upset
all
with
right.
me
So
over
can
some
I?
bullshit?
But
And you
can I
call me a
speak for my?
motherfucking
Can
liar.
I speak
And
for
I would
myself?
appreciate that shit because I don't have no reason to motherfucking lie. Now, are you, since you in
But can I
Pazzoro's chat,
speak for
are you calling that
myself,
bitch a liar?
Olivia?
Are you calling that bitch a liar? Because you ain't got to call her a liar because she admit to everybody that she's a fucking liar.
But can I,
Okay?
Olivia? Can I speak for myself, please? Can I speak for myself, Olivia? Olivia the Oracle. Can I speak for myself? Can I speak on my own?
Well, Sassy Pants, let me tell you
Are
like
you
this.
okay?
Okay, I'm just fine. You said,
Olivia,
can you speak yourself? And I'm thinking, I don't know, can you? Because you keep saying the same thing over and over again. I'm
no,
thinking,
I
can
know
you?
I can. I can, but
I don't
I
know.
was waiting for you
I
to
don't know.
respond.
Like you keep
I
saying,
was
can I
waiting
speak
for you.
for
I was
myself?
waiting for you to
I'm
say
like, I
yes
don't
or
know.
no.
Can you? Can you?
I was
So
waiting
anyway,
for a yes or a no.
Sassy Pants says, seems to be respectful. Oh, she seems to be respectful. Olivia, you've been cussing her out, but demanding respect. I'm not demanding respect. You're not giving. You are over talking her. I can do that. It's my channel. You do it on Jay
And you
Wilson's
can't.
channel. I can
It
do
is
that.
your channel.
It's
You
my
can't do that.
motherfucking channel. I'm not asking her for no respect. I'm asking her to acknowledge the fact that she told a motherfucking lie. Okay, but
No, I
then
did not.
I'm
No, I
asking her
didn't.
to acknowledge the fact that she called me a liar, which I am motherfucking not. I don't have to lie about nobody's goddamn church and no fucking ATM.
Girl,
That is my issue. You got people that live in Atlanta
Olivia.
telling you that I am not a liar, and you still come up here debating the fact and
Okay,
changing
you
the
ran
narrative.
Stacey. So you ran
The
Stacey
fact
Pants
is, the
comment in
fact
your
is,
chat, and now I can't speak.
the
So
fact
I can't
is,
speak.
the
So I
fact
can't
is,
speak on your
all you
channel,
really
right?
need to be saying is, I'm sorry. I apologize for calling you a liar. Really, that's all you need to be saying.
No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna
Okay,
say
that's
that
fine. Then why you up
because
here?
I don't
Then why you up
know.
here? Then why you up here?
Because I don't know. Like me and you might have had different experiences. That's fine, Olivia. If you
You
had one
called me a
experience, I had a
liar.
different experience, that's
You call,
fine.
and I still
Right?
have not. You
But
called me
I'm
a
not gonna
liar.
say, but I'm not gonna say that what I saw was not different from what you
That ain't
saw,
how you
or
put
it
it
was
at
different from
first.
what you saw. It was
That ain't how you put it
we
on
had different
DKL
experiences.
channel.
Okay, that's
That's not how you
fine.
put it on DKL
But what
channel.
you're
That's
not
not how
gonna
you put it.
say, but
You
but
now you
what
said
you're
you going from I'm a liar to we had different experiences. You see how that works? First I'm a liar. You've
oh
gone
my
from I'm
God,
a liar to we may have
this
had different
bitch here.
experiences. Do you see
Oh,
that don't make no sense?
Olivia,
But that
Olivia,
don't make no sense.
because right now, you know you putting 1,000 on 10, right? You know you
No,
putting
I'm
a
not. No,
thousand
that's
on
you
10.
putting 1,000 on 10 because
No,
you went
you
from
put
you a
that.
liar to we have different experiences, right?
All right,
Now,
you know
Jessica
what?
that
You
came
know
up here and
what,
told you it's
Olivia, guess
ATM.
what?
Food
Guess
Junkie
what?
living in Atlanta.
At
He
this
done
point,
said it's an
I don't give
ATM.
a fuck
Many
about
people have
what I
said
don't
that.
give a fuck
So it's
about what
you
Food Justice
that's the
said or
one that's
nobody
putting a
else. At
thousand
this
on
point
10.
right here,
Now,
Olivia,
see, it don't
fuck
make no
you,
sense.
fuck your
We didn't
channel,
even
fuck
have to be
everybody
there.
else.
I don't even
I'm
know who
gone.
you are. This
Goodbye.
don't even make no
I'm
sense.
leaving
We should
because
not
I
even be
can't
having
even
a
get my point
discussion
across
right
because
now.
you keep
You
fucking
know,
talking and you keep
your
trying to
point
talk over
across
me.
was you called me a
So
liar, and I'm not a
I
fucking
don't
liar. I
appreciate that.
don't have to
Goodbye.
lie. There's nothing else beside that. Either she coming up here to say she's sorry, or she come up here to double down. And she came up here to motherfucking double down. Do you see what I'm saying? With several people, Jessica living testimonies to the fact that what you called me a liar about, I was in fact not lying about. So I'm confused. You went from I'm a liar to um I that was not my experience or whatever the fuck she said. That don't make no damn sense. You know you told a motherfucking lie. You called me a liar. Then you ain't woman enough to fucking apologize. But you over there with your raggedy bitches, and I don't motherfucking expect nothing less. That's the period. You disrespecting me on my panel, bitch, but that's cool because this is YouTube. But I'm not gonna let you over here continue to try to change the narrative, bitch, when you got testimonials that I'm not lying. The issue is you called me a fucking liar, bitch. Nothing else. You called me a liar, and I'm not a fucking liar. That's the motherfucking issue. That's it. That's all. We don't even have nothing else to talk about if you ain't saying I'm sorry or I apologize. See, that's how the motherfucker, it's that trash that hang out over there. That's how they move, okay? A snack don't leave or get upset, babes. We're telling you, you are wrong about there never being ATM. That's like saying she's like, thank you, Jessica. That's all I was trying to say. You called me a liar. You went from calling me a flat out liar, okay, to saying, well, we may have had different experiences. So but I got testimonials. I'm not the only one saying it. So what? I'm trying to make it make sense. Y'all see how that works? And then she said I was putting 20 on 10. No, bitch, you putting 20 on 10. Because I have people backing me up in the chat that have lived in Atlanta and been to the church saying the same thing. I only visited once. These people live there. Like, what you mean? I'm confused. I don't know that chick from New York said why she didn't have the smoke for Jessica. When Jessica was on the panel, she was backpedaling. You know why? Because she only, I guess they trying to do some kind of brownie point system with that dumbass, the dilapidated bitch over there, Pizarro. But you on her making yourself look like a whole fool, bitch. You don't even realize it. Show better worldwide. I don't even know why they be trying me. They can't motherfucking win, but okay. Like we said earlier, bitch, you got to be quicker than that. I said y'all went 2000, 2005. She went 2006, 2006, 2012. I Googled and can't and couldn't see. Hold on, y'all. You going back over there, Cotton? Hold on, y'all, a minute. Sorry about that, y'all. And so, the way she talked to you and Jessica were two different times. Yeah, you're right about that, Samara. It was clearly something wrong with the weirdo, Miss O. Don't worry about child. I'm not worried about. She just lied. 20 on 10. It's a big gas station, child. Child, I'm so full bad. I just Google and see a video of it. Do you, Jessica? Child. Tulip said, Miss O, she pissed me off so bad. I came from the bushes. Thank you, Tulip girl. A snack still my girl, but she wrong. Yeah, she just wrong on this one. She just wrong on this one. It wasn't even, it's not even a beef. She just is wrong. You know? And if y'all go back and look at that video and Jessica, I hope you will go back and look at it. Because she was real belligerent, like for no reason. Like she's literally calling me a liar. And I'm not lying. I'm like, girl, you calling me a liar? This ain't even that video wasn't even about whether if Creflo Dollar had ATMs at his church or not. I've used that as a point of reference. I'm like, girl, are you really that daft to where you have to come up here and usurp the whole conversation? Like, I really felt the way about that, y'all. I felt the way about it because it was out of order. Because we having a serious conversation. I hate to reiterate that, but that wasn't that. She didn't have to, like, she made me think she was a fucking demon. Like some kind of weird ass chaos demon or something. Because we having a serious conversation, bitch, and you talking about a motherfucking ATM machine. Bitch, that's a non-issue. Right, she was trying to impress little illiterate. I agree with that. That's why I asked her even before I know that you rocked out in the church. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Thank you, thank you, Jessica, for and I know you cool with everybody, but thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. They definitely have ATMs. Like I know what I saw, and I told y'all why I know what I saw because I used the damn thing. Trying to be respectful to the church in the whole process. That's how I know that it was one there. And I'd wager to bet it still is. Like, why would they move them? This old block. You ain't blocked her. I just be cooling with the crew. I can see you. If I can see you, then you're not blocked, right? I should look at her differently now. Yeah, cause it was for this right here, Linda. It was for no reason. It was for no reason. It was so uncalled for. Oh, dang, I did block her. Oh, shit. Shit. My finger hit the wrong button. I just be cooling with the crew. Yes, I did block you. But I was trying to block this adult site. But as soon as I get off, I will unblock you. I don't know if I can do it right now or not. I can't do it right now. I am so sorry. I was not trying to block you. I was not. Damn. I hate when I do that. That's why I unblocked everybody a long time ago. Damn. This ain't no bad. Oh, I guess I have to complete the whole thing before I can do the band list and anything else. But anyway, I'll take care of it when I get off here. I'm so sorry. When windmilling goes wrong, I know that's right then. Red Vines. I'm sorry. I'll be just cooling. I didn't mean to. My finger did that because I'm on the phone and these butts are so small. She needs to be woman enough to say what her real beef is. I agree with that word. Why I asked her on DKL channel, I was like, why are you really upset with me? Because all this over a freaking reference to an ATM. Why are you really upset with me? Coming to find out that she be rocking it with Pastoral on the spaceship. You know what I mean? And that's really why she tried to come at me. Really and truly. So I agree. She need to be woman enough to say what her real beef is. Like I told her, you're not a content creator. I don't have no beef with you. And they told me in the chat that you be rocking out in Pazzarro's chat. Other than that, bitch, I don't know you. I wouldn't have known. The fuck? I don't come after subscribers. It's got to be real, something real, like right now. It's got to be something real deep. But I don't know everybody that rock out in her chat over there. And I'm sure they don't know everybody that rock out in my chat. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I can't have time to be checking for everybody. That don't make no sense. Right, PDP. I agree with that. Some folks seem like being contrary. Just some folks like yeah, being contrary just for the sake of it. I agree with that, Coco. It was so lame. You know what I mean? Food junkie living there, and he's like, yes, there's not only him. It was Eddie Long back in the day too. They both had ATMs. Jessica said, I lived there for 30 years. I know for a fact he got ATM. You know, these are people that actually reside in line. I was only visiting. I only went to the church one time. But you got people that live there telling you that yes, he does, and she's still acting like, no, he don't. That ain't never been my experience. But you come on, you call me a bold-faced lie, bitch. Well, I'm not apologizing because your experience is different than mine. Oh, so you went from calling me a liar to we had different experiences. Well, why you didn't say that on DKL's chat? Make it make sense. You know? You must be behind in the chat. Denise must be behind in the chat. But anyway, y'all, I got to get off of here. Thanks for everybody that have been to the church just like I have. You know, like Jessica and Food Junkie and all you guys that confirmed that there is a freaking ATM and $4 charge. You know what I mean? Thank you guys for coming up because I don't appreciate being called a liar. Now the person that she really windmilling for, they are an admitted liar. Okay, Bizarro's dusty ass is an admitted liar. So why you not checking her on lies? Because every time she open her goddamn mouth, she telling a lie, bitch. So I'm over here telling the truth, and you still calling me a liar. You want to hit my panel. I guess, you know what? Maybe she wanted some attention today. You back? Cooling with, oh, you got you another one. Okay. When it open, I will go take a pic. LOL. All right. It is cool. I have a few. Oh, thank you, Cooling. I really wasn't trying to block you. I'm on the phone. These fingers is big, and I apologize. Hey, Lady T. Hey, Lady T. But yeah, but thank you guys. You know, like I mean, it really wasn't even. It's just the fact that it really bothered me because she called me a liar. Bitch, I don't have no reason to lie about something so simple. Oh, I'm like, oh my God, why are you really upset, honey? Why are you really? You served the whole. It could have been a really good It was a really good conversation. Then she gonna come with some basic dumbass shit. I didn't appreciate that, y'all. Like I really did. Yeah, I know this YouTube and everything, but that right there when we was having that conversation, because if you really think about it, what that guy did, that's some deep ass motherfucking shit. And I'm talking about what is his name? Lamar, the whitehead, what the whitehead did. That is a really deep, demonic, dark. That's some deep demonic. You know, he for the streets stuff that he did. You know, and it really was offensive to me. You know, at this point, that girl, yeah, she afterthought. I don't even know nothing about that chick, and she an afterthought. But when it comes to that whitehead conversation, you know what I mean? That's you know, we're gonna have to. I don't have time now, but we're gonna have to come back and I want to listen to King Jive's video as well as Larry Reed video. I think Conscious TV is doing a video on it. I want to do some research on this guy because I never heard of him before until the robbery happened, and it sounded like a whole bunch of nonsense. It sounded like a whole setup, a whole motherfucking scam, an insurance scam. You know what I mean? But I would really like, and it was juicy on DKL, a pound of the clips that he was playing. It was real juicy. And I was like, oh Lord, I didn't know all that was going on, right? So I want to come back and have my own conversation about it, right? Because there is a serious issue when it comes to the church. You know what I mean? But anyway, I ain't gonna go down that road, but I'm gonna get off here. Y'all, thank y'all so much for joining me. Thank you guys for letting folks know that I was not lying, you know, from your own personal experience, right? Y'all stay cool out there. You know, y'all stay away from these hustlers and scammers. And whoever said that bitch is an afterthought, she is. She an afterthought. It's unfortunate that she, number one, can't be woman enough to say, I'm sorry, but I mean, it's the B sector, and especially if you don't mind making yourself look like a fool, I understand that. It is what it is. You know, so blatantly, I'm just so obvious that you make yourself look dumb. But I mean, half of that crew over there that follow that chick, not all of them, but a lot of them, it just is what it is. That's par for the course over there around to the spaceship. Okay. So anyway, let me get off of here. Thank you guys. Love you guys. Please hit the like button on your way out the door. And I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Bye bye. Peace.